Hello, it's me. I decided I want to talk about this because I care about the MMD community. Why would I not care about a community I'm a part of? I have been a part of this community for a long time. Well, actually not that long compared to other people, but a long time to me. I'm going to talk about an issue that's plaguing at least the Western MMD community. I'm going to talk about motherfucking recycled motion. Oh boy. Now, I want to be clear, this isn't going to be a video shitting on people who use recycled motion. To be honest, I think there is some good use for recycled motion. It's good for testing out your models that you dundily made to find glitches, and it's good for using as reference and like studying and shit. Like studying distributed motion is part of how I learned how to make motion in MND. And why even give out motion in the first place? No, I haven't done that in like 83 years. But you know, however, if you care about improving with animation and want to get good at it, don't rely on recycled motion, cause you'll get nowhere. If you have fun posting recycled motion videos and don't care about actually animating, that's fine and dandy and everything, but if you do that, then don't bother people for their goddamn motion. Holy shit, if they aren't giving it out, don't fucking ask. If the animator wanted people to use their motion, they would have already given it out. People who have been subscribed to me for a while know that there's been a lack of motion giving from me lately, and that's due to multiple factors. For one, I kind of don't want to keep feeding the motion-hungry MMD community because it's honestly getting out of hand. So many people who make brilliant motion, like beautiful, yes, makes me moist motion, are having their motion stolen and go uncredited when they put so much work into them and found it in their hearts to give it out to the public. Now, I don't know if you know this, but animation takes a shit ton of time, my dude. I'm talking about hours of work for a couple seconds. At least that's from my experience since I try to animate to the best of my ability. To be honest, I don't get upset about people not crediting my motions. Cause I kinda lost hope that the MMD community would be respectful enough to do that. But just cause I don't care doesn't mean the same goes for other people who fucking distribute their motion. If you don't credit motion providers, then you're biting the hand that feeds you, and they're probably gonna pull the download for their motion. And then people are going like, oh my god, why'd you take out the motion? It's like, oh, people didn't credit, and then next thing you know, some fucking dick waffle's gonna be fucking uploading it and being like giving it out, and then the animator's gonna be pissed, and then they don't give out any more motion, like, oh man, why are you giving out more motion? It's like, well, fucking, pizza dick, that's why. Oh my god. There have been so many animators who have done that, and because some dipshit little kids stealing it or even claiming it as their own, they just stop distributing their motion. See, like, it's just not crediting is one thing, but if you claim someone's motion as your own, or even, like, redistribute it, fuck you. Now, that's something that's something I get mad about. It gets right underneath my foreskin. Like, I don't care how you use the motion, or if you edit it, or whatever the fuck. If you used it, you better fucking credit. See, here's a little story for you. Here's a little story for you kiddos. Gather around the campfire. Papa Bean is gonna tell you a fucking story. There's this incident that happened like 2-ish years ago that still sticks with me. Someone, they're still around in the MMD community, but I ain't gonna name names. If you know who it is, don't fucking say in the comments, because I'll remove it. They don't need fucking getting angry hate messages for something they did 2 fucking years ago. Who, for all I know, they could be a completely different person. But they used one of my old motions, like the hot dogs motion. And back then, I thanked most people for using my stuff, so that's what I did. And I was like, oh, thanks. And I didn't think anything of it, because it looked 110% like my motion with the camera edit at the end. And this person For whatever reason, like, I don't know what I did to get under their foreskin, but they got so offended. And, like, they started getting defensive, saying they would report me for harassment and this and that. When literally all I said was thank you for using my motion. And they claimed, I'm an experienced motion tracker, and I definitely made this motion only slightly use yours for reference. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm wrong, so I gave them the benefit of the doubt. And then I got curious and looked at some of their videos with the original motion. And they're pretty fucking bad. They're pretty bad. They weren't good. Experienced motion tracker in my puckered little asshole. That was one thing that happened. I'll never understand it. My brain will fail to comprehend it forever and always. Anyways, that's just the first reason. Another reason is because when I animate now, I use absolutely everything the model has to offer, and it would be translated well on the other models because I'm missing bones and facials. See, I want to go into animation as a career, and my dumbass still needs to figure out how to properly use Maya when I get a computer that stops shitting itself when I open it. So I still use MMD to practice my motion, because I can at least figure out how shit moves before, you know, I can get a new fucking laptop or whatever, so I'm not just, like, sitting on my ass like, oh, what the fuck I do? I want my animations to be as good as they can be, and that means I'm going to squeeze every little piece of potential out of the model. Yeah, just ring it and get the potential juices out of there. Most people in the MMD community don't do that. They just make some shitty T-dad and call it a day. Most models I use now have a plethora of facials, most of which aren't found on the usual Tita model, and I know for a fact that the vast majority of people are going to be too lazy to fill in the missing facials or fix the face when it's fucking breaking. A lot of people don't even know how proper rigging works because they put some parts together in PMX without any thought, and they're just like, this is good, yeah, I'm gonna fucking, distribute it, they don't fucking fix anything, they just leave it. And most people also don't know how the semi-standard bone plugin works either, which is a godsend for those who want to make good animation. And since I use the semi-standard bone plugin with every model I make, except for the old ones, I use every bone possible, my motion on most models wouldn't translate too well. My animations also keep getting very character specific as I keep making models of my babies, my prides and joy, and since I'm making them 100% myself, what I just said about facials and rigging applies here. It's so much more fun for me to make something with my babies, my pride and joy, the light of my life, than to make something with some random characters and just fucking give out the motion. I also don't really get the appeal of posting a bunch of videos that just use recycled motion. Like, I mean, if it's your thing, if it makes your dick moist, then all the power to you, but, like, your videos just don't have any new content. People can get the same stuff elsewhere and just get the motion themselves. The only appeal I see is if you made the model or the character you're using in the motion is yours. Cause I'll admit, it's fun to see your character do stupid shit and, like, dance like a fucking dork and, like, punch other characters in the face, and it's just easy. You just fucking load on the motion on the dick and just watch her go. Ooh, look at them go. It's like they're live, and I get that, but if the characters and the models aren't yours, and the motion ain't yours, what's the point? I don't get it. I mean, you might get it if, like I said, if it wets your dick, then all the more power to you, but I don't understand. What more can I say about motherfucking recycled motion? I think it's more helpful to promote original motion than it is to talk down to people who use recycled motion, because, talking down to people who use recycled motion has been happening for a long ass time, and it's not changing anything. The MMD community is just getting worse with recycled motion. So if you see that spicy good motion, that nice spiky motion, that what's the pussy, please share it around and give it exposure. Don't keep feeding the motion machine. Please, for the love of God, promote original motion. I need to do that more myself. I'm guilty not doing it enough. I need to start making fucking journals on DeviantArt that feature people with original motion. And hey, if you have a video with some original fucking motion, and you're like, hey, Patch, what do you think of this? I'm gonna be like, hey, my dude, let me tell you what I think of this, and I'll give you a critique, my dude, and fucking keep going. Keep striving for better animation and shit like that, and I love you and you're beautiful. I don't know what to say anymore, I don't know. This is a disorganized ramble. You're all beautiful and I love you. Okay, bye.